just average guy, you know, 36 years old. Never would have thought, hey, I'm going to end up with lung cancer. They come back and called me and they're like, hey, you've got to come back in for a bigger scan, and we got to do a scan of your upper chest. You've got a 1-inch mass on your right lung. While I was out deer hunting one day, they called me and said, hey, you've got lung cancer.
My cell phone rang, which is not like him to call me, you know, at work unless it's an emergency. So I answered it, and you could just hear it in his voice, and he told me. And I mean, I instantly just started crying, and everybody was looking at me and they knew. And then I gathered myself and I told them, you know, my closest friends at work, my husband has cancer. He's 36 years old.
It was scary. It was like my world was ending. It's like that cancer word, that'll shake you to your core.
I mean, it was devastating. I'm like, we have a 10-year-old, like, what are we gonna do? Like, I can't lose him. She needs her daddy. So it was devastating.
36-year-old, who's gonna think, hey, you know, your world can possibly come to an end? And it was, okay, let me get everything in line. Let me get all my stuff in order in case something bad does happen. But
I just wanted to get the cancer out of his body as fast as we could, get a plan together, and just try to move on as fast as we could.
Honestly, it went so fast that it was kind of just a big blur between, hey, you've got lung cancer, you've got to be here for this doctor's appointment, and the next thing I know, it's turning around and, hey, you're scheduled for surgery. I couldn't ask for better care. Like Dr. McCoy, he did my surgery and he come in right after. They had me up here in CVICU for the several days that I was here, and everybody took, I mean, honestly, great care of me.
I had a constant flow that morning of people stopping by, checking on me. Hey, Becca, you need a cup of coffee? Do you need anything? And then knowing that when he came out of surgery, he was going to be well taken care of. I didn't, have to question anything his nurses were doing, anything his therapists were doing. I knew they were going to take care of him. I mean, it meant the world to know that when I went home to take a shower and then come back up here, that while I was gone, if anything happened, they would call me. That if, while I was gone, he was going to be taken care of like he was family, because he's my family, he's their family. I mean, I knew Dr. McCoy was going to take care of him. I knew the staff was going to take care of him. I knew in my heart I didn't have to go to Little Rock. I knew we would be treated like family, taken care of like family, and we were, and we couldn't have asked for a better outcome.